hey, so is short-term rental investments good in the long term for you? Okay, that's a very critical question because a lot of investors are looking at buying property, and there's a ton of companies that are approaching them and saying, hey, listen, give the property to us, we'll manage it, and we'll give you about 20-30% more than what you could get in a long lease from a tenant from the market. I'm here to tell you what's what and how things are panning out, okay? Show reel first. Alright guys, welcome back. If you're looking to purchase a good property, whether it's for short term or long term, there's a link below. Hit us up. We'd be happy to talk to you and see if we're a good fit to actually helping you buy a good property for yourself. Hit the like, subscribe, and bell icon. A little bit of history first, okay? Like, you know, Airbnb was kind of born out of the global financial crisis of 2008. It did not arrive on the Dubai shores really until 2013 to about 2015 maybe, okay? Well, the Dubai government started saying, hey, if you've got a property, you can actually rent it out as Airbnb. But a critical difference between the rest of the world as opposed to Dubai is, whereas in the rest of the world, you can actually rent out a single room sometimes. In Dubai, that's not been the case, okay? If you want to do it legally, if you want to short-term let your apartment legally, you've got to apply for a DTCM, Dubai Tourism and Commercial Marketing permit for the property, and it should be a standalone property that meets a certain requirement, okay? And by 2015, even 16, we were seeing a lot of these properties coming into the market, okay? Now, what ended up happening is a lot of sellers, a lot of buyers put properties on short-term rental that were in any area, okay? And what we soon found out, that just like with the rest of the world, not every area is going to be doing well, okay? So now, is short-term rental good in the long term if you're particularly buying a property for this? Let's consider the short term first, and then we'll consider the long term, okay? For the short term, there's a few critical things that you must pay attention to. Number one is location, okay? You must pay attention to location, okay? Number two, you must get a good view. That's number two. You must get good furniture. Now, the location is a different story. It's like there's a lot that can be talked about because in Dubai, as I told you, 2016, it was almost everywhere, okay? But soon people found out that some of the far-flung areas actually don't perform very well. And some of the better areas do much better, okay? So that's something that you need to really consider, okay? Number two is the view and the furniture has to be super important. Now, this in the short term, for the next 3 years, I predict should be okay, all right? However, this changes in the long term because just like with everything else, the cycle is a 3-year cycle, okay? For short term, schools, whatever the case is. Right now, the demand might be, I don't know how to actually draw the demand, but let's do this. So the supply is going like this, demand's going like this, okay? So let's say demand right now is here for short-term rentals, supply is over here, but soon it will meet equilibrium. So this is the supply curve, this is the demand curve, and then supply will go down and the demand will not be able to keep up. And at that stage, your property is not going to perform the same way, okay? So Dubai has had this, there is this thing that happens in Dubai, just like everywhere else in the world. Every asset class overshoots, okay? So right now, we're in that early period. We're going to have the Qatar Football World Cup, so it's going to really perform well. Then we've got perhaps the next year, the season's going to be good, right? So after the Qatar Football World Cup, a lot of people are going to be staying in Dubai. But post that, the season's going to be good. It's going to be winter, but I predict about 2.5, 3 years, we're going to have an oversupply of short-term let in the market. And at that stage, the prices start, the short-term let in the long term, then it doesn't work, doesn't always work. What will work is if you've got this, okay? And if you've been creating value for your tenants because you had a very clear idea of how to get into short-term let, all right? If you are looking to acquire short-term let properties, there's more than just this that needs to be looked at. Hit us up. We'd be more than happy to deploy your capital to get you a decent portfolio that we would run over a 5 to 10 year period, all right? Hit the like, subscribe, and bell icon. Ciao for now. Hey guys, thank you for watching the video. I hope you liked it. My name is Fahd Dawood. I've been doing this for 15 plus years. I started in Toronto, Canada in 2006, and since 2007, I've been based in Dubai and doing real estate in Dubai. Look, if you're looking to work with me, there's a form below and my mobile number. I do paid consulting. You can also get help from my team for services. If you like the video, press the like button, press the subscribe and the bell icon, and share it with your friends who you feel would be able to benefit from the content of this video. Last but not the least, I'll repeat, me and my team's role is always going to be to help and select the best property for you. Your role will be to invest in that property, and we will in turn invest in your life and your future. Bye for now.